Welcome back to another episode of the Casey Campbell podcast. Casey Campbell with you, of course, pleased to be joined by Tristan Comer of Freeland football and Freeland boys basketball. How's it going?
It's going good.
So just recap this past football season.
Well, we started off pretty strong throughout the season. We only lost to Frankenmuth. And in the playoffs, we just recently lost to Goodrich. And they're still in it. So just because we lost to them, hoping that they win it, proved that we would have hopefully made it farther than we did if we beat them.
Yeah. Remind everybody what grade you're in.
I'm in 10th grade, sophomore.
Okay. So was this your first was your first varsity football season, correct?
Yes, it was.
Okay. So really how was it for you?
It was really great. A lot of the upperclassmen they're very welcoming. They were able to recognize that even though me and some of the other underclassmen didn't have the experience yet, we had talent. So they welcomed us onto the team, and no one was really complaining about playing time or anything like that. Everyone just wanted the best 11 out on the field.
Yeah. What position did you play? What position did you play for people that might not know?
I played defensive end and tight end.
Okay. What were some of your goals heading into this season? What were really some of the things that you really wanted to get better at on the football field?
The main goal that I had was, of course, to better myself, and then after that, it was to bring some teammates along with me, and after that, to win a state championship.
Yeah. Um, okay. So best moment from this football season.
Best moment would have to be in our first game against Clare, where it was late in the game, and I was able to read a screen pass, and I tackled the guy who caught it. He fumbled, and Ty Fournier was able to pick it up and run it into the end zone, putting us back in the game.
Okay. All right. Okay. So what will you remember most about this season?
This season, uh, probably the relationship that I had with the upperclassmen, especially my friend Zach DeLu. He was a tackle on my side, great player, going to Alma next year. But that relationship is definitely going to stick with me. I'm going to use it as a baseline for how I need to treat other tackles and other players on the team.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So all right, with football over, obviously the focus is now basketball. I know I know the team is set for this year, and just how excited are you for this upcoming season?
I'm really excited. We got about we got 4 sophomores on varsity. Me and Wilson Huckabee. We played last year. We got experience. You got juniors on there, or you got seniors on there. We got one junior. The seniors have that experience. They've gone through the entire system. We've been meshing really well in practice. No internal issues. Like, it's going to be a great year for Freedom basketball.
Yeah. What was it like to get like take me back to like your first varsity game as a freshman? Not many freshmen get to do that. What was that experience like for you?
That was probably the first time I ever got butterflies before I went out to go play a basketball game. There was Everybody was there. It was a season opener. Just the crowd was so huge. I was able to find my parents and wave to them before the game. Like, there were cheerleaders on the baseline. There were tons of fans. It was a great atmosphere, and I'm bummed that I'll never have that same experience again. Well, hopefully I have it later in college and hopefully the pros, but nothing else like that for the rest of high school.
Yeah. So what do you feel like what have you worked on to just get ready for this for the upcoming season? What did you really work on? How was summer ball for you? I know obviously you didn't get to I know you still worked on your game a little bit during football season, but overall what were some of the biggest things you worked on getting ready for this year?
Definitely my conditioning. Last year I got gassed pretty easily, and normally when I come out, it makes it easier for the other team to score. So the more that I can be in there helping my team defensively, then the harder it is for us to lose. And I'd probably say my ball handling, just being able to get by someone and get a bucket for myself, it's gonna make it a lot tougher for teams to stop us.
Okay. So this these next few weeks, I know you don't have a game quite yet, but what's it going to be like just going through these practices the next few weeks and getting ready for that first game in just in a couple of weeks?
Uh, Not a lot of our practices are very rudimentary. We start off with the same things and we tend to do the same drills, but basketball is a chaotic sport. We're trying to prepare for that chaos by putting ourselves in positions where we're at a disadvantage during practice, so that when it comes time in the game, we're prepared for those for whenever that happens.
Yeah. All right. So heading into this upcoming season, what are some of the things that you want to accomplish in these first few games?
Uh, as a team, of course, you always want to win. In the first couple games, I want to start out the season by averaging a charge and 10 rebounds a game. Thinking along with that, the points will come naturally, and hopefully I can get my teammates some pretty nice buckets.
Yeah. Um, yeah. So what's it going to be like getting this game's going to be a lot different, especially with no more 1-and-1 fouls anymore. What's that going to be like?
I actually didn't know that there was going to be no more 1-on-1, so I don't know. It's going to be pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah.
We're gonna be able to probably put up a lot more points, just be more relaxed when we're at the free throw line.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. Also going into this season, okay, so just preview your first few games that you got.
I don't know too far. I haven't looked too far ahead of the schedule. I know our first game is going to be against Bay City Western. Uh, Normally they're a pretty good driving team, so the new defense that we put in should be able to counteract that pretty well, as long as we're out there talking, communicating, just having a conversation on the floor.
Yeah. And last thing is, how do you mentally prepare for a game?
Mentally, I eat the same sandwich before every game, get to the game, same time every day, warm up the exact same every day, and I always talk about the same things with my teammates, just to kind of have a nice routine.
All right. All right. Well, Tristan, thanks so much for the time as always. We'll talk to you soon, okay?
Yep, thanks for having me.